make it true.
Brandon hasn't been to church with us, me and the girls, in a long time. You know, I need him to look for Christian married mentors who don't cheat on their wives.
All is not well on the home front. We literally have been roommates for a long time. I decided I wanted a divorce. She asked me to leave the crib.
You not at home?
I'm standing with my mom.
You open up the door?
I found out that I was having a girl and I instantly got emotional.
Like, I genuinely just wanted a boy so that I could be done.
Ugh. Kim coming straight for Christina. I'm looking at LaToya like, did she not know that this was my wife's direct op?
I thought it was whack. I didn't like it. I'm gonna tell you this flat out. I don't like the direction our relationship went. We still connected by God and we rose.
At least Anthony is taking some responsibility in how things went sideways between us.
At work, I'm trying to manage everybody. At home, I feel like I'm trying to manage everybody.
You don't manage me.
It's always something.
Hey, no matter what I do, I just can't win. I'm gonna have a conversation with Christina.
For what?
Basically, Brandon and Christina going through some things.
I don't want it coming, you getting involved in something that don't involve you.
If you saying no,
stay
to
right
this
over
enough.
here.
I be knocking down doors. Get up out the way before I make it get the floor. Yeah, every bag I secure. Flying at the country like I'm on a world tour. I be knocking down doors.
All right. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. I want to order for 2 people.
Sure.
I invited Christina out tonight, especially after what happened at Bravo's party and the things I'm hearing what's going on in her marriage. I don't know where we stand right now as friends, but I just want to make sure my friend's okay.
Hey.
We drippy today.
How you doing?
I'm good.
I'm a little surprised that Anthony reached out and said he wanted to meet up with me because we have not been on good terms for a while. I don't know if I need to bring my taser, but I'm going to show up. Why did you call me here? I'm shocked.
You shocked?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I get it, though. There's been a lot going on. I saw Brandon at the Men's Movement meeting, and he had mentioned to me that, that y'all was going through a lot of things at this time. Keeping it 100 and just letting you know, in case it came out later on, I was making sure I said something. And I just pray that y'all okay.
We're working through some stuff. God got it.
God
The
got
situation,
it.
either way it goes, left or right,
Absolutely.
down the middle. Just nothing that we can't overcome.
Yeah.
Anthony, are you here to pry? Is that why you brought me here? I hope you're asking out of concern and not pure nosiness. I appreciate sitting down and hashing some things out.
I actually want to do something else. So I want to invite you onto my podcast, The Culture Conversations, and I want to talk about Christina when it comes to your music.
If my husband allows me, y'all are on good terms, I will consider it.
Okay, just let me know. I just want to see us all to really start talking again and trying to build bridges again, if it's possible. You don't think that's possible?
So you trying to be Mr. Mend It, get everybody together, mend everything back?
Does that bother you?
I feel like you was breaking
premiere,
a lot of pieces. Now you're trying to put them together.
That ain't even true either. I've made my mistakes in the past, and now I'm working on correcting them, being a better person, and doing things the right way.
I really don't know how I feel about everybody kind of rekindling. I think it's a great idea, but there was a lot of hurtful things done and said.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there were a lot of jabs thrown at my character.
I don't like that she does.
Like what?
Playing the victim,
Okay.
manipulating.
You think Christina's a manipulator?
She can be.
I feel like sometimes it's no coming back from that. To rekindle relationships and friendships doesn't really feel likely right now.
Have I not always credited you? I really didn't have a lot to say about you.
You were saying like I was fake and I was a liar.
Oh, I did not say you was fake. I said you lied.
Christina's a liar. Christina's a manipulator. Not only that, but y'all be bringing the Opps, me and Brandon's Opps around a lot.
I don't need nobody to come with me. And let's be for real.
Where did Kimberly come from with LaToya?
When it comes to Christina making accusations, first of all, Dr. Thompson don't even operate like that. You from Buffalo, we all from Detroit, so we know a lot of the same people. Like, no shade, but Christina, you ain't popping like that.
So why did LaToya try to sick Kimberly
If you
on
think
me?
that,
She thought she was getting a pit bull. She a poodle. Okay.
Still care about you. I don't want you just, looking crazy.
I'm really having a hard time deciding if I trust Anthony right now in this moment. He may know a little more about Kimberly's motives than he's letting on. I appreciate your concern. I'm good. It is what it is. Brandon and I have been going through a lot, and I know that a lot of his issues stem from his childhood trauma. So I'm meeting with my mother-in-law because there's nothing better than meeting with the woman that actually raised him and have known him the longest. Hello. The bag lady is here.
Bag lady, huh?
We got all this stuff. All right, here's your pan for
Thank you.
Thanksgiving. I brought some of your child's items. It's been a very long time since I've been able to confide in my mother-in-law. I'm a little nervous, so we're going to see how this goes. So I don't know how much longer he will be here. Russell will be doing like some biblical counseling with Brandon and I. How's he doing over here?
I don't see him that much. He comes in after I go to bed. He's here in the morning.
That's how much I used to see him too.
Yeah.
Are you two getting along pretty good? What?
But Brandon just doesn't talk very much. But he's always been that. That's him.
I don't know how to handle your child. I've tried for 12 years. And I just feel like you know him better, like emotionally. Like, I kind of figure like some things stem from childhood because that's what he says.
Yeah, I think he's making too much of that, okay? Now, I know he had some problems with his dad. His dad never did anything.
Like, as far as what?
The only thing he did was mow the grass.
So he had no responsibilities around the house?
He said I didn't make it fun.
What fun?
Work.
Why?
If I made it fun, maybe he'd do it.
I mean, Brandon has had times where I think he'd rather me pick up a lot of the slack around the house.
Well, I mean, he saw me do it because his dad wasn't going to come home and cook dinner, nor do the dishes. I'll just go ahead and do it. It was a difficult marriage. It wasn't too bad the first couple of years, but oh my gosh, after we had kids and there was more stuff to do.
And so you felt like, what's the point of him being here?
Yes. I was just like another child to take care of.
I feel like Brandon like moves single. And then when Britton was born, it didn't get any better. It got worse. And that's where he became like less present, ironically, in the home. So like I felt like really lonely in the marriage all these years because I just feel like he's there, but he's not there.
I feel that she is telling me because she doesn't have anybody else to tell. I'm not sure if she wants to tell her mom. So I feel that's why sometimes she'll talk to me about it. I know she's emotional. I get emotional sometimes too, but I was able not to get emotional this time and just see if I could give her a little bit of help.
I just kind of got tired because you think all these years, like, okay, he'll be better, like, finally change. But how many years do you hold on to that? He started saying divorce every like few months. The second to last time when he said it, I said, I'm done. I'm actually the one who went to file.
Coming up.
Russell! What you doing out here?
Waiting for your husband to get here. Y'all know my wife don't play. My wife don't play. I'm way out here. I'm a man. I'm not gonna go in no man's house without them being here.
I respect it.
My issue with Christina is things always seem to be all good, and then they just never were. Following up is not really Christina's strong suit. But you guys should absolutely get together, and, your issues don't have anything to do with mine.
Let's talk about history and your reputation.
Let's talk about
That's what people have said about you.
Who?
People.
Who are the people?
People.
Who? He started saying divorce every few months. The second to last time I said, I'm done, I'm actually the one who went to file. And they wouldn't allow me to file because I went to the courthouse. And they said that you can only do it online now. And then he's like, I don't want a divorce. God told me that, we're supposed to stay together. I'm supposed to stay in this marriage. And so I'm trying not to spiral out. I'm trying not to fall into a depression. I'm not working. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do because I'm on this emotional thing that I can't catch myself on.
Well,
can't take
you know what? Do your life the way what you want to do. The girls are in school. You have some time now. Get on with your life. Do what you need to do.
Yeah.
No matter what happens in your marriage, you need to get to the point where you can take care of yourself. I mean, you need to get yourself established doing something.
You're right.
I had a career. I had a job. It was easier for me to get out.
And I depend on Brandon. One of my reasons for being afraid to ever ask Brandon to leave the house is because I never knew if I was going to be able to handle the household or the kids all by myself. But now that he's out of the house, I'm realizing that I've always been doing a lot of these things on my own anyway.
I'm always willing to be your support.
Thank you.
Let the good times roll. Yeah. Let the good times. Let the good times roll. Yeah. Let the good times roll.
Thank you for planning a date night during the week.
Because our weekends be busy too.
I mean, we used to do this all the time.
But for kids.
I'm not talking that. I'm just saying we had scheduled date nights.
Oh yeah, we had scheduled everything. Date nights, after the date. Doing some good times. Anyway, how was your day today?
It was actually really good. Just busy, per usual.
What's going on with Islands? Update me.
We're still waiting on samples for the champagne. Creating this brand in itself has been a hard road. Now to add a champagne to the line is something that is one special for me, but it has definitely had a lot of roadblocks dealing with foreign trade and legalities. And it's been a lot, but I'm still excited to be pushing forward.
And we still have to get the perfect champagne made. We got more batches to go. Are you enjoying taking over operations now?
I mean, I'm taking over operations,
You're
yes.
doing good.
But you still assist.
Yeah.
And that's okay. I can use you as a consultant, right?
I'll come with a fee.
I knew the day was going to come when Anthony would say, I'm just going to step back. I am not okay because he's my security blanket. I do feel very overwhelmed because I can't afford to drop the ball. Not that I have to have instant gratification, but it's like, if I'm putting my all into this, I want things to move a little bit faster, and it's not.
I mean, you have a blessed career.
I like it.
Now, I do have some interesting things I was waiting to talk to you about.
Oh, Lord.
So I did meet up with Christina.
But this is our date night. So do we have to?
I'm just telling you so you know. I don't want you to be blinded.
And I mean, I really don't care, right?
Well, Christina says she feels like you brought Kim to the group to comfort her.
I've known Kim, 5-6 years, maybe longer than that. And we developed a relationship, and you know that.
Kim been popping in the city. You, like Kim said at the table, what are you known for doing what? You ain't did nothing to be known for anything. So how are we bringing somebody for you? If anything, we blessing y'all by bringing people around that actually do things. So stop playing.
I don't have to bring anybody for anybody. because I don't care.
Why is it that everybody always did something or y'all fall out with people? We ain't fell out with nobody. So sometimes
Maybe
you should
it's
look at yourself.
Common trend.
Common trends. It's a silly beef and it just needs to end. Because there's no beef on our side.
Yeah, I'm going to say, there's no beef over here.
Yeah. I met with Brandon too. We went over stuff about the past and then he wants to get me, you, him, and Christina just to move forward and get past some things. And I agree with that.
Yeah, man. You know, we're going to meet with the wives. If it works out, cool. If it don't, we'll deal with it as we got to deal with it.
Okay.
My thing is with that, though, why?
My point is this. Either we're going to end it or we, in some type of fashion, move forward. Period. Just say yes.
I'll show up, I guess.
Thank you, wife.
Coming up.
Sir, just some quick advice. Figure out what you need to do to get back in your house and get back in your house.
I mean, I really don't have a guidebook for this.
I used to love her, but I guess I wasn't good enough for her.
Today, Brandon and Russell are stopping by so that Russell can lead a spiritual marriage mentor session with us. I'm being optimistic because I know for a fact that we need to be closer to God as a couple in order for this thing to work. So this is a step in the right direction.
Let's go. Hey, yo, I'm going to just wait for you to get home before I go in. I'm just here in the driveway. All right.
I see Russell sitting in my driveway, and I'm like, really, Russell? Did Kobe set some ground rules or something? Russell!
What up, though?
What you doing out here?
I'm waiting for your husband to get here.
Oh.
He said he on the way.
Nice whip.
It's a little
I
something.
love this. How are you?
It was a push gift.
Speaking of push gifts, how's Kobe?
She's not feeling well.
Is it the baby? Pregnancy stuff?
This mug be tossing and twirling and kicking. That's how I was sure it was a boy.
Oh, you found out what y'all having?
Oh, it's a girl.
Oh,
Yeah.
how you feel
I'm
about
super
that?
excited. I mean, if I'm a girl dad, I'm just a girl dad.
So are y'all done that too?
No.
They're gonna go. So you can go for your boy.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna
That's beautiful.
keep shooting until I get one. Although Kobe is not the most happiest with another girl right now, I'm still set on having another child, and hopefully she'll come around to that. And we just pray that it's in the Lord's plan for us to have a boy. Hey, look, it's cold in here. You wanna wait inside? I'll wait out here. I'm a man. I'm not gonna go in no man's house without them being here.
I respect it.
Yeah. So the way I was raised, you don't go in a man's house without that man present.
Sir.
Y'all know my wife don't play. My wife don't play.
You call my husband. I'm gonna let you know one thing.
You're
Pick
gonna
the phone up and call my husband again and see exactly what happened. Don't call my husband.
You know, as a man of integrity, you can't put yourself in those types of situations.
All right, well, I'm gonna sit in my favorite little corner. I have my Bible.
Yeah, I mean, you extended the offer to give us some wise Christian counsel.
First, let's set some rules. I'm not a counselor. So let's not have this be a counseling session, right? I'm here as a friend, a family member, a brother. So whatever y'all need.
Appreciate you.
We can get right into it. Christina, I'm curious, from your vantage point, in terms of biblically, what are you exactly looking for?
I really want him to have the fruit of the Spirit.
Love, peace, joy.
Mm-hmm.
Why are those important to you?
Because I feel like everything kind of trickles down from there. If he has the fruit of the Spirit, then he can lead properly in love and gentleness.
Yeah.
I meant to give this to you before.
You got a fruit of the Spirit postcard?
Yeah, here you go, index card, or done wrote off the scripture for you.
Joy, peace.
Yeah.
Grapes. Forbearance, kindness, goodness, gentleness, self-control. That's a lot.
Are you familiar with those?
No.
It's very important to me that Brandon has the fruit of the Spirit, because if Brandon is walking in the fruit of the Spirit, he's walking in love, he's walking in patience, kindness, long-suffering. We need those things to have a healthy marriage and a healthy friendship.
Boy, sometimes I feel like I'm married a nun.
What this is telling me is like, if I'm going to be an example, I need to embody these specific things, the love, the joy, and the self-control. And once we can tame that, then we can actually step into what we're being called to be.
So what does that look like? Because you went to the armed forces to learn discipline, to be a better husband. Because I was thinking about going to YouTube.
You will learn discipline.
I mean, I really don't have a guidebook for this, you know, like.
I feel like Brandon really has a true friend in Russell who could help mentor him in the right direction when it comes to introducing God back into our marriage and introducing God as the head of Brandon's life.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the most disciplined person you know?
Russell Harris.
All right, what do you see from me that exudes discipline that you look to?
I feel like you have a routine. And I'm really trying to get to that level, not like being out the house, my routine is all off.
Have you started getting in the Word?
Yeah, I've been in the Word. I feel like I was probably like more close to the Lord, like before I got married, you know? Sometimes I do feel like me and my wife may have grown apart spiritually since we've been married. And even to the point where we may not even be equally yoked. She's not the same woman I married. You know, she's championed so hard for me to adopt this fruit of the Spirit. I just realized that, I got some growing to do. I got to catch up. It's hard being a husband. It's hard being a father. And, keeping everything in line. It's just hard.
Brandon, are you willing to do some work to get to the place where you are what you need to be for you? So that you can be the man that you need to be for this?
Yeah, I've been in therapy for about a year now. And I recognize that I need work. I recognize that I was not equipped to be married.
Nobody really is. Like, you can have the best examples and you still not equipped.
It's hard work.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't even know what the work was. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you get it down.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand now.
Yeah.
There's so many things that I feel like I need Brandon to achieve before coming back into the house. Adopt the fruit of the Spirit. Number one, I need Brandon to be a better listener. I need Brandon to, divide his time appropriately so that he's giving time to the marriage and to our children and to us as a family. I need Brandon to really put the marriage first.
Just some quick advice. Figure out what you need to do to get back in your house and get back in your house. Your kids need to see you. Your wife needs to see you. Cut the crap. Figure it out. Get here.
No doubt. Let me back in this crib now.
That's what you got to do. That's what you think it's going to take.
I have a plan. You don't know the plan, but you will soon.
Well, I'm just going to sit back and let the plan work.
So,
Coming up, we're going to do our holiday event. I was thinking about inviting everybody in the group. It's a good cause. So
Including
everyone.
Including.
All right, I see you, Marcel. Hey, Lauren. Hey. My partner, Lauren Daniels, and I are the co-founders of the D&D Group. The D&D is Dobine and Daniels, and we curate amazing events here in the city for women. So if you're a Detroit girl, we had events at several boutiques, salons, spas, you name it. And we would discuss everything from entrepreneurship to how to start a business to motherhood. Hey, Gwen! How are you? Hello. Styling and profiling. Yes.
This year, D&D Group is going to be curating a holiday soiree. So today, I'm meeting with my team because this event is extremely important to Lauren and I, and I'm really, really feeling the pressure. So we got to get a move on it.
We're going to talk through a couple of things. We're going to do our holiday event, and so we need to get those invites out. We're asking everybody to either bring a toy, or if you want to make a cash donation, it will go to Money Matters for Youth, or the toys will go to Toys for Tots.
We want to bring as many amazing people in as possible to give back to the Detroit community and children in need.
So that's a lot of children that we want to bless. on your end, Erica, we just need a nice flyer for this. We can do something a bit more muted or holiday focused, right? Mel will be in charge of press. Melissa Mel, I'm going to be getting on your nerves about the email list. Having Black women in this place of power in my business is so important to me because Detroit is made of some entrepreneurial giants and amazing women that are just phenomenal in their own right. It's so important to support other Black women in their businesses, and I'm just honored to have them a part of my team. Listen, when it comes to children, when it comes to charity, that's what we do, right? Let's hit the ground running. We're done. Thank you guys so much. This was good. So good. Yay! Bye, guys. Love you. Love you so much. Oh, hey, babe. Hey. Hey, surprise.
I love the fact that my wife is a boss. She's handling her business. She's doing what she really, really loves. I really wanted her to be able to expand her business and live out her dreams.
He's an amazing partner. I couldn't do any of it without him.
You're welcome.
Hey, babe.
Hey, babe, how you doing?
What's going on?
Everything good? How about you?
You slide this out for me?
Yeah, check in on you right downtown. You know?
You just now getting off work?
Yeah. How'd everything go?
It went really good. D&D group event is coming up on the 13th. That'll actually be open to everybody. It won't be just women this time because it's our holiday give back. I was thinking about inviting everybody in the group, just have them come out. It's a good cause. So
Including
everyone. I'm going to include the Smiths.
Oh, okay.
I mean, whether they come or not, that's on them.
Right.
But it's charity. It ain't about me. So I'm excited about that. But I do want to talk about the wine tasting that I want to do for Toya for the new year. She's going to be having champagne that she launches. I hope that the champagne will be ready by then so we can have that and it'll be a part of the tasting.
Right.
I think it's important to celebrate people when they're doing things that normal people aren't doing every day. And launching a wine business is a big deal, but adding champagne to it is an even bigger deal. And I'm always looking for a reason to sip some champagne, honey.
Yep, celebrate and participate.
I think that'll be a great thing, for the new year as well. Speaking of wines and champagnes and things, when we going on a date? We ain't did that yet. Because I'm like, we had the conversation about being intentional.
I was listening.
Being intentional about...
I got small ears, but I was listening.
Yeah, they small, because I don't know if you can hear me sometimes.
Yeah, I was listening.
Okay.
How would you describe me being more intentional?
I think having conversation, like just kind of filling me out, seeing where I am, just being more intentional about carving out time for one another. I think we have to do a better job because it's so easy for us to do things for everybody else.
Right.
Without first making time for us. Like there needs to be a set in stone date every month. Even if it's once a month, it's important for us to take a step back and really just check in on each other. And that's what date nights are for.
Making sure that Kim is happy is very important to me. Because I put it on me, I own that I don't set the time out for our date nights as I should. So I'm gonna make sure I change that for the future. It don't necessarily have to be once a month. It can be multiple times during the month. Maybe we can just go grab a bite to eat. We could probably go hit a movie or something like that. Or
all right. Well, thank you, babe.
All right.
Thank you. All right, I see you, Marcel.
Coming up, he was talking about you a little bit. I want you to
You was talking about me?
Yeah, we was talking about you.
What I done did, honey?
Because obviously there is some misunderstanding. Hey, girl. You are all wrapped up. I invited Kobe to a Pilates studio today to kind of help her out with some pain that she's been experiencing with her pregnancy. I also invited Kim to come by a little bit later because there's some things that I wanted to talk to her about. Let me see how you squat. You like, girl. Okay, so not horrible. Stand back up. Now, do you get increased pain when you do that?
When I stand up.
Okay. Foundation, pelvic floor. Trying to keep tight here. I want you to squat. Come back up, squeeze your butt cheeks when you come up. Motion is lotion, so keep moving. You need to move. You can add this one into your routine. I'm gonna give you a whole home exercise program.
Period. I love this. But as you know, we're having another girl.
How do you feel? I know you wanted a boy.
Oh my gosh. Honestly, I am just kind of taking everything in right now. I'm trying to be optimistic and positive. You know, adding another princess was not really in the cards for me. I thought that we were going to add a little prince to the mix, but it's okay. I'm like right now in this battle with the Lord, like, now, Lord, you know, I wanted 2 kids. Like,
and be done. I know.
It's like, I just wanted this to be done. I wanted to be done after
You're not done.
this.
Sorry. I know how it feels. Like, I only wanted 2 kids. That was it. Boy, girl, I'm happy. I was devastated. Like, to the point, I think, of depression.
Really?
Yeah. I had to repent because I was like, God, this is a gift. There are some people that cannot conceive, and I'm, like, visibly, upset about having another boy.
Exactly.
So I blame some of my emotions on how I see Aiden is now. He's very reserved. He's very shy.
Really?
I mean, similar to me, but I felt like part of that is my fault. They talk about what you eat and how you feel and how you do things when you carry is important.
Yeah.
And I felt like how I responded has turned into how he behaves now.
It feels like I needed to hear this. It feels like it was like a godsend for her to inform me that, you need to be careful of how you're responding to the news about this baby. I am going to get my emotions in order, and I know that God makes no mistakes. If he gave me another girl, it is for a reason.
You're okay. Just sit. Don't do the other side.
Okay.
Let's rest.
How's Anthony doing?
Me and Anthony went on a date night. Finally, he thinks it would be a good idea that the Smiths and the Thompsons meet. I don't care. I think that's my thing. If you feel like that's necessary, I'll do it for you. Obviously, there are some things that she feels, that Brandon feels. We putting targets on their bags. And I'm like, we explained before, for what? Let's just move forward.
Yeah. Do you think she's going to try to address you inviting Kim to...
Oh, yes. Hey, girl. Look at you.
It's so wet outside.
I know. How are you?
How are you?
All right. So, what did I miss? I'm a little tardy.
No, you're good. I'm bring this over here. Here, bring it this way.
I'm such an old lady, though? Why I'm tipping and dipping?
Not tipping and dipping. But yeah, we were talking about you a little bit. I want you to
You was talking about me?
Yeah, we was talking about you.
What I done did, honey? I try to leave folks alone.
Well, I was recapping her about we and Anthony went out to dinner yesterday for our date night.
Okay.
He suggested that we go meet with the Smiths. Maybe we just need to put things to rest because obviously there is some, again, misunderstanding. We were all good after the reunion. We hugged it up like, okay, let's move forward.
Right. Well, that's part of my issue with her. We had several conversations and things always seemed to be all good. And then they just never were. Like, following up is not really Christina's strong suit. I just felt like there was no additional conversations to be had because they're not going to go anywhere. But I think, you guys should absolutely get together and, your issues don't have anything to do with mine.
Christina made a comment that I brought you to Bravo's dinner to come for her.
First of all, I never knew y'all were friends. I never even knew you knew her. Me and you have known each other how many years at this point? Like, she's never even come up in a conversation.
What purpose would it serve for me to come for Christina? There's nothing that I need from her. Like, seriously, talk about ego. Like, she really needs to, put her ego in check and stop. There is nothing or no reason that LaToya and I would need to, quote unquote, conspire to come for her. I'm flattered that she thinks that much of herself that I would need her, but I don't.
We're going to move forward, and it's good, but
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure you kind of knew what was going on.
Right is right and wrong is wrong. And I think that's where Toya and I always get along because we're just always on the side of what's right and what's wrong. Even if I'm wrong.
Coming up.
Me and Anthony also have a little hidden animosity towards each other.
Man's movement! Why do they keep trying to compete with us at anything? Stop!
So, bro.
Been a while since since I chill. Blood, sweat, tears spill for everything I build.
Brandon and I decided to try to get our wives to come together to come to a resolution. We're gonna force them a little bit to meet up and do a little knocker ball, so maybe that can help.
Knocker ball? We'll see. How do you think this is gonna go?
Well, this? I'm about to knock them out. That's how this about to go. I pray that everyone can be...
I'm good.
Good?
We are good.
Are you willing to be open-minded?
I'm always open-minded. Always.
Well, be good, be nice.
I'm always nice.
Y'all better be, because I'm going to knock everybody out.
Come and get it now.
Coming into this double date, there is tension between the women. Me and Anthony, we've squashed our beef, but now it's just time to get the women and the wives on the same page. I just want us to all get along, all of us. And so hopefully we can make that happen today.
We're going to play a game called Don't Fall. Pretty simple. And if you do fall, you just sit there on the ground and think about what you did wrong.
I really tried multiple times to get him on the ground. And he just stared at me and just would not budge. Like, I don't know. It's almost like he used to play football or something.
Nice movement! Nice movement!
Anthony, I need you to do it now. Knock him out.
Awesome. Now we're going to do men versus women.
All right, Christina.
I'm not hitting my wife.
Hey, bend down.
I'm tired.
Go!
We gonna do a little tap? We gonna be nice? I'll get my husband now.
Oh, for real?
Okay.
That's what we are? Oh, see? Hey, you know I love you, back.
We go at it anyway when it comes to sports. So you tried it.
And I will smoke you. I could beat you in anything.
Okay.
But you a beast.
I got you.
You just can't beat me.
Okay, I got you.
Sorry.
Oh my God! Would you do something?
Anthony's big old self did not just knock me down to the ground. Does he know who I am? Oh, LaToya, you tried to knock me down.
All you have to do is throw in the white towel.
No, I don't throw in the towel.
Where is she?
Oh, you lucky you down, girl.
Okay, I'm good. This is what we needed to set the tone. A fun activity to laugh and make fun of each other.
Yeah, let's keep the same energy. So what's up, y'all? You feeling good today?
Tired now.
You ain't
I can't
lying.
even talk here.
For sure. Well, we officially made our truce.
Absolutely.
So now we're just trying to see if y'all can, take a page out of our book. Do y'all have anything to build on to move forward?
I think for me, the disconnect was after the whole calling stuff out as fake.
First of all, this is a conversation that needs to be had.
No, I don't do fake. I don't do any of that. Like, come on, guys.
You have to understand how that would feel like a jab in the moment towards me.
We can go back and forth about it all day. It is what it is.
But what happened between you leaving the skating rink to a couple days later showing up at her birthday party saying that I was manipulative and I was this and I was that?
I don't actually remember saying that.
I think all that knocker ball gave LaToya amnesia because all of a sudden she doesn't remember anything that she said. I don't remember. I don't care. Girl, like, is this what we're doing today? We clearly can't ever come to common grounds about it. But when we had dinner and you brought Kimberly with you, Kimberly said the same exact verbiage.
And what was that?
Christina's manipulative. Christina's conniving. So now, ding, 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 Kimberly shows up. Is this where y'all got this from?
Multiple people have said those things, not just one person.
Multiple people have said it, but no one has said what she did.
And nobody has said who said it.
And how she's manipulative. Nobody has said that.
Let's talk about history and your reputation in Detroit.
Okay, let's talk about it.
What you are known for, one is, yes, manipulation.
Okay.
That's what people have said about you.
Who?
People.
Who are the people? Kimberly.
And you know that, no.
You, Kimberly, and Kobe.
No.
Got it.
No.
Who?
No. And
You
you're trying to bring that
Listen, it's not adding up. The math still don't math. What I've ever said about you was my experience with you. I've never taken what somebody else said and treated you a different way. You've treated me away because of stuff that you heard, and that's dead
That's
wrong.
not true.
And if you ain't
That's
gonna
not
admit
true.
that,
That's
this
not-
conversation is
No.
over.
No.
I'll say this. Let me say this.
Wait a minute, bro. I'm talking. Wait.
Yeah, keep that finger.
No. Listen
Keep
to
your
me.
hands over here. Keep your hands over here.
Next on Love and Marriage Detroit.
I did not know y'all was not cool like that. Like, I didn't know the depth of it.
That was messy,
It was not messy, girl.
Messy.
As your family, we get the brunt of
You get the brunt of what?
you taking on other people's crap.
Chill out. Come on.
Girls.
Were y'all sad to see Daddy have to leave again?
Yeah.
What do you want to see happen?
I want him to come back.
You seem to have some